Let's also apply our understanding to a word problem. Southern Star Realty is an established real estate company that's enjoyed constant growth in sales since 2013. So something like this, anything that talks about a change over time or over an interval. Anything that talks about change refers to slope. So the constant growth in sales is going to represent a positive slope since 2013. Keep that in mind that is our starting point. Starting point, which usually refers to the y-intercept. In 2015, the company sold 200 houses. So in 2015, they sold 200 houses. In 2020, they sold 275 houses. We want to use these figures to predict the number of houses. We want to predict houses given the year 2029. So in order to make a prediction, we need an equation, or we need a function. And well, if we're predicting houses, a prediction is going to be an output, which we refer to as a y value. Okay, the y values are the output, which means if we're given a year, that's an input, which is our x value. So understanding what your x and y values represent is really important. X and y are going to be years and houses. Well, if we consider the information that we have here, years and houses, we've actually identified some ordered pairs. But we're not going to be using 2015 and 2020 as our years, because remember that this growth started in 2013, which means X will be the years since 2013. Well, if we look at our first ordered pair, it is 2 years after 2013. So our first ordered pair is 2, 200. And 2020 is 7 years after 2013. So our next ordered pair is 7, 275. So we have 2 ordered pairs, or 2 points on our line, 2, 200, and 7, 275. That's all we need in order to write a model. We can use our 2 points to find the slope, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x75 over 5, which gives us a slope of 15. So we have our slope. Now we can use our point slope form. Y minus y1 equals mx minus x1 to find our model. Pick any point. Let's say we want to use the point 2, 200. Y minus 200 equals 15x minus 2. And we want to go ahead and predict the number of houses in the year 2029, which means that we're going to solve for when x is, so predict for when x is 16 years after, what's the y value going to be? So 2029 is 16 years after 2013. So we could rewrite this equation in another form, but we don't really need to, because we can just substitute in the value that we have for x and just solve it. And when we solve, we get that y equals 410 houses.